Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer Mark here, back with another video review for you. And today I have what I think is a very super cool item. It is from the Masters of the Universe Classics toy line, and it's the first item that I've ever reviewed from that. I'm just now getting into that line, just a couple figures. And this is the very first vehicle that was done for that line, this being the Wind Raider. Very cool vehicle. Is, the Classics line is known for just basically taking the old figures, the old characters, and giving them that modern upgrade without losing the charm of the old toys, which I think this does very well. There's all sorts of little details and things that accessories and features and things like that they put in this, and we'll go over that in detail. The He-Man figure is not included with this vehicle, just to let you know. I put that in there just to kind of make it look a little better. Now, I'm going to show you the packaging first. First, you have this white mailer box. Just a plain white box, but Masters of the Universe Classics, Wind Raider, also his Battle Ram Chariot, Adult Collector, and the Mattel logo here. This is basically just used to try and protect the item as it's being shipped. And inside that box, you have this box here, which is just a piece of work. It's just a great piece of artwork. I'm going to show you the back first. Again, Masters of the Universe Classics logo, and you see again says Wind Raider, cockpit, and this is done as if Duncan or Man at Arms had drawn up these little blueprints, and just to show off some of the features. See, he puts a little note here: add comlink. We have Eternium location device. Now, Eternium, if you're familiar with the TV show, is a very strong substance, and it's a very powerful substance. So that's a little nod to the show. We have grappling launcher and electro rote. Okay, cordite plated fuel tanks, which again, giving a nod to the old cartoon. Cordite is a very powerful substance, and again, according to the show, the sorceress fashioned He-Man's breastplate, and it adds to his strength, so that's really cool. Twin photon rocket boosters, polarity reversal tail fin, photanium wings, which again, a very, very strong substance, which is to be found on Eternia. And there was even an episode where He-Man gets trapped in some chains. He's not supposed to be able to break, but he breaks out of them because he's He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. And we're going to turn this around, and this is a piece of work. This is just beautiful art done on this box. Very reminiscent of the 80s packaging, which makes sense because it was done by the same artist. So again, Masters of the Universe Classics, Wind Raider vehicle, and just cool backdrop. He-Man in the Raider itself. You have 3 Rotons chasing after him with Beastman and Evil-Lyn and Skeletor. And if we go down here, you could see Teela. And then Man at Arms manning the laser cannon atop Castle Grayskull. It's just a spectacular piece of artwork done. Really adds to the overall look and presentation of the toy vehicle. Okay, so here's the Wind Raider, and as you can see, first of all, it's huge. The size is really, really massive when you think in comparison to the figures. It has to accommodate these figures, which are it's about 7 to 8 inches tall. The original vehicle had the green and yellow color scheme, which this does as well. Again, it just keeps all that charm and just upgrades some of the features and the look of it. I'll point out this little kind of bird emblem here, which on the original toy was a sticker. Now it's just sculpted right in. and it just looks dynamic. And you can see the detail on like the engines here, all the kind of gears and various knobs and various parts. And of course, Man-at-Arms, all the hard work he's put into putting this together, as he makes all the vehicles that the Masters of the Universe characters ride in, or fly in this case. So there's the wings and the tail fin, and again, just a great paint job all the way around. There you can see the grappling hook. Okay. Now, one thing that the old toy had was the wings. The notches that held the wings on were very fragile. It was a thin plastic, but these are very strong. You can see they have some mobility. They can rotate up and down, and you hear the clicking noise. It's got almost like a ratchet joint in there, and they're very strong. It's a sturdy plastic. You could take it in and out. Obviously, you put enough pressure on something, it will break because it is just plastic. But these are very strong. They go in. They're nice and tight. A little bit of force, you get them in, and you can take them out as well if you want to put them back in the box for storage. But they're a thick, sturdy plastic. You shouldn't have too much trouble with this breaking. It's not going to break very easily, I don't think. Okay, then we have the tail fin, and we have some mobility on there. As you can see, it will move back and forth, and basically acts like a rudder on a boat. And you can just see so much detail put in. Get close up on the wings so you can see all the various parts and gears and whatnot. Okay. And I'm going to show you now. Here is the grappling hook, which this here is a nice way of hitting. This is the button that launches it, and it's kind of hidden, which is good. And you take this and just, that fires out. And it doesn't always fire out too well, but it goes down, and you could lower it down. You could use it to retrieve a figure and bring them up. And now this is the part. This just pops up. Okay, and you simply turn this, and it makes the rope and grappling hook come up. See, and this was done very similar on the original toy, so you see it's coming up. Okay, and we'll just fasten this. See, back in like that, and then we can give it a couple more turns, get it nice and tight, and then just pop that back in. Again, very sturdy. It's very strong. It stays in place good. This holds. Pretty much everything works pretty well on this. Also, one feature is you have two of these little latches that are like engine covers, and they're identical on either side, so we'll just show you the one. And just a little bit of play feature if you want to make it look like they're working on something here. Very cool. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's take He-Man out for a moment. We'll put him off to the side just so I can give you a better look at the inside. See, now you have the control sticks, and again, all sculpted in. On the original toy, again, this was a sticker, but all sculpted in, various screens and knobs and diodes and all kinds of things. And even on the side here, so you can see all the details, other switches and various devices. And there you see this the seat. Again, more detail here. So they did a really great job of this, I believe. And as you saw before, you can stick one figure in, And, you just got to move the legs around a bit and you can kind of get them in. And it's a tight fit, but, it's not too difficult. Okay. And he stays in there pretty good. It should work with any basic Masters of the Universe figure. And again, overall, I'm just so impressed with the way this vehicle came out. It's just very well done. One other great feature, as you're seeing, now this is included in the vehicle, is this flight stand. And we're going to pop it open. And here I'll show you the bottom. There's even more details there. And it's basically just one big ball joint. And there's a hole there and it just pops into place. And down here, hopefully you can see this. The Masters of the Universe Classics. And like I said, it's one big ball joint. And it gives you all kinds of ways of displaying the ship. So you could put it down and up. You could rotate it. It'll move side to side. Okay. Okay. So you have all sorts of options, like a taking off position or tilt it any way you want. So it gives you all kinds of positions on how to put this vehicle and all kinds of options on ways of displaying it. You also have, if I can show you, again, we'll lift this up. And you can see there's wheels there, so if you want to put it on the ground, it'll roll so as not to scratch up a hard surface if you have it on your table or a desk. So that's cool too, if you don't want to use the flight stand. Okay, and now for those there that have the Castle Grayskull, there's a spot in the back of the castle where this flight stand will actually plug in. So you could have the Wind Raider displayed right in the castle, which is a magnificent piece. I saw it live at New York Comic Con a few months back, and it's just a spectacular piece. It's a little pricey, but for me personally, but if you have that already and you have this, again, you could display it like that. So again, that's pretty much everything. The grappling hook and all the details. I think this is well worth the money. You could still get on MattyCollectors.com for $50. I managed to find this for $55 on Amazon, but it was free shipping. So it's pretty much about the same, or probably a little less. With I don't know how much the shipping would be on Matty Collectors, but this is absolutely worth the money. It's spectacularly done. Just very well sculpted and painted, and again, will definitely be a standout in your Masters of the Universe Classics collection. So I would definitely recommend this if you could, if you want to still look on Amazon, or if you just want to go to MattyCollectors.com. I think they still have them in stock there. And yeah, pick it up. It's really great. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe. And we'll sign off. How else can I sign off doing a video like this? But I have the power.